fun and educational. I am trying to educate myself more. I've reached that age where I need knowledge. I feel guilty about not knowing enough. You know, I had a good education, but I didn't make the most of it, I think. And I've even stopped watching trash TV. Now, when I'm at home, I watch hours and hours of Discovery Channel and History Channel. Hours, Discovery Channel, History Channel. Ask me anything about sharks and Nazis. Round of applause there for... They're not as bad as a lot of people make out. Sharks, I mean. Nazis, awful. Right? Sharks, brilliant. Amazing creature, okay? It can hone in on a floundering fish, right? See the vibrations that it picks up through electrical impulses, through sensors in its flank. It doesn't need its eyes, but contrary to popular belief, their eyes are very good, okay? But it can smell and taste the slightest human secretion of blood and sweat, 1 part in a billion from a mile away. A shark would have found Anne Frank like that. Nazis, rubbish. I've been to her house. It's tiny. Every day they went in. Okay, let's move on. Sarge, can we look upstairs today? No, there's no one down here. Move on. Sarge, what's that tapping? She had time to write a book, for Christ's sake. Well, it ends a bit abruptly and no sequel. Lazy. No, but... Not a traditional subject for comedy, the old Holocaust. But I will say something about the Holocaust, and I'm sticking my neck out here, but in my opinion, I blame Adolf Hitler. He was the ringleader. Old Adolf. That name's died out, hasn't it? He killed that dead, didn't he? No one's calling their kid Adolf nowadays. No little Adolfs going to school. Loads of Brads and Angelinas, but no... Look, you don't hear the teacher doing the register. Brad here, Angelina here, Adolf here. I do that quick so no one can take a picture of me doing that. No, but people make excuses for him. People say... oh, he was stupid, he was easily led, he didn't mean that. What do you mean he didn't mean that? They'll say, oh no, he was influenced by the political philosopher, Friedrich Nietzsche, right? Because Nietzsche wrote this paper talking about a Superman. He said, not all men are born equal. And Hitler misinterpreted this and went way too far with it. And think of that. You're a great scholar, you've done this work, and you get a call from the Führer. And the Führer goes, all right, Nietzsche. He goes, yeah, good, what do you want? He goes, just read your book. What do you think? Love it. Love all that. Man and Superman, not everyone's equal, kill all the Jews. Sorry? Not everyone's equal, so kill all the Jews. I didn't write that. I read between the lines. I didn't mean that. That's terrible. Have you haven't been killing... You haven't been killing Jewish people, have you? What? Have you been killing Jewish people? Yeah. Yeah. A few. How many? 6 million. 6 million? That's all. I won't do any more. Leave it at 6. That's terrible. I won't do any more. Stay for dinner? Well, I will, but be careful in future. I will. Are you writing any other books? Well, I am, but I'm scared to tell you about it. I won't do anything. What's your new book called? My new book is called The Gypsies. Do we need them? Cheers. Things that we never did in the first place. Why are you applauding someone for suddenly acting like a normal member of society? It's like I've lost a bit of weight. I've lost about 20 pounds. Exactly. What? No. You're basically applauding me for only eating as much as I need now. I should have... I should have always been doing that. I got fat because I was a greedy, lazy bastard. There's no other explanation. And I needed people that, they come to me now and they go, oh, well done, you look great. But they weren't telling me I looked terrible. They're basically saying I looked terrible. No one told me at the time. It was really taboo. I needed waiters to come over and go, fuck off, you've had enough, right? And I've been criticised in the past for having a go at fat people. I've never had a go at fat people. I've only ever pointed out the fact that you get fat if you take in more calories than you burn off. That's simple science. I don't judge them in any other aspect of their life, but that's what happens. You get fat if you take in more calories than you burn off, okay? And that's indisputable, okay? Now, the thing is, people think I'm having a go. I'm not, because I don't judge them. If I see a fat person, I don't make assumptions about him other than how they got fat. And, this is the other thing, wait, right? Not only is that what makes you fat, people know that's what's making them fat. No one got fat behind their own back. No one and went, what the fuck's that? Okay? It's not a surprise, it's a gradual process. You have loads of time to back out from this project. Also, no one's sneaking into thin people's apartments and injecting their lettuce with 1 million calories. That doesn't happen, okay? They know what's doing. If you go to a bloke and he's surrounded by cakes and pies, right? And you go, you know what's making you fat, don't you? He doesn't go, is it all the running? He knows what it... But I don't make judgments, okay, other than how they got fat, okay? If I see a fat person, I don't go, oh, he's fat, therefore he's jolly, right? A lot of them are miserable, aren't they? If I see a fat girl, I don't go, oh, she'd be pretty if she lost weight. That's rarely the case, okay? So don't fall for that, okay? A lot of them started eating because they had fuck all to lose. So, no. But there's no stigma attached because people don't even want to use the word fat now because I think it's derogatory. It's a real taboo subject. So they use euphemisms. They go, oh, you know Brenda, the big girl. What, 7 foot? No. Not to. What does she look like? Brenda, you know, she's the one who's clammy even in winter. Just say she's fat. Nothing wrong with it. It's their choice. It's up to you if you want to be fat. It's fine. But they don't. They go, you know, Brenda, she's out of breath just standing up at her desk. But even though it is their own fault, and it is their own fault, I feel sorry for them, right? No, I do. Particularly fat women, because fat is a feminist issue. Men get fat and we just go, fuck it, all bought and paid for, you know. We don't come under the same constraints of society, whereas women are inundated with images of how you should be, size 0 models, this diet, that diet, look like this, keep your man. And they make such an effort, don't they, fat girls? They've always got lovely hair, aren't they? They're always having their hair. They've all got lovely hair. Always got lovely hair. Always got those lovely false nails, don't they? They make an effort. Anything but jogging, right? They love high heels, don't they? They think it makes their legs look less... It doesn't. It just... You can just hear them coming now. I don't want any fat people to feel uncomfortable at one of my gigs, so next time, buy 2 seats. I'm joking. I'm joking. Shut up. I'm not having a go. I'm just pointing out, you know... I was listening to the radio in England a few weeks back, Radio 4, quite highbrow. There was a discussion about political correctness. My name came up straight away, right? And there was this woman on there going, oh yeah, well it's not right. Ricky Gervais, he makes jokes about fat people. He wouldn't make jokes about gay people, would he? And being fat is like being gay. What? No, it's not. What? You can't choose your sexuality. As we've established, you choose whether to eat too much or not. You know, with your sexuality, you're born, you grow up, you discover you like same-sex relationships, and that's it. You're gay, okay? For being gay to be the same as being fat, you'd have to be born, be straight, grow up knowing you're straight, but gradually and consciously wean yourself onto cock. Oh. Happy 16th birthday, son. This is Raoul.
suck his cock. Sorry, father? Suck his cock, 16 now, suck his cock. I'm heterosexual. Oh, with his newfangled words. Suck his cock, come on. I don't like cock, father. Doesn't like cock. How do you know if you've never tried it? Suck his cock. Suck one cock. Suck. That's not sucking it, that's playing with you. Put it in your mouth. Put it. Look, have a go, you might like it. Oh, it's not so bad, is it? I fucking love these. If that happened, then being gay would be the same as being fat, but it doesn't, so it's not, okay? I was on a plane last year, okay, going from New York to LA, okay? And me and my girlfriend were one side of the plane, there was the aisle, and the other side, there were these two huge fat women, okay? Proper fat. One of them just got on and went, "Can I have a belt extension?" "Yeah, of course you can, you've earned it," right? So, proper. In fact, I was thinking of calling the pilot out and going, "Should one of us swap with one of them? Otherwise, we're just going to Canada." Do you know what I mean? And one of them was even fatter than the other one, okay? And she was there, and she'd got on the plane with one of those takeaway buckets of fast food. Bucket! I mean, there's your first clue. When did that happen? When did fat people just give up? When did they go into a shop and go, "Oh, fuck it, just treat me like a farmyard animal"? Really? Give me it in a bucket. In fact, just strap it to my fucking head, and I'll just... A bucket? Really? You want your meal in a bucket? Yes. Right? So, she's there, and she's chowing down, right? And I swear, she turns to her fat friend and says, "This is the best fried chicken I've had all day." But I'm not having a go. I'm not having a go. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because even though it is their own fault, and it is their own fault, I don't know if you know this about fat people, they fucking love cake. They love it. They love it, right? And I blame the food industries, because you go into a supermarket and it's just packed with that stuff. Everything's packed with hydrogenated fats and extra calories and sugar and butter and everything, and they love that, okay? And there's always a big door, isn't there, to a supermarket? It's always... They've got a quadruple door, isn't it? No one's ever been too fat to get through the door of a supermarket, okay? And it opens automatically, so they don't have to waste calories pushing anything. There's just... And it's a good job it opens automatically, because usually it's glass and they can see the pie from down the road and they're in like that. Grazing, right? So, I say, keep the big door. Keep the big door. Sure, keep the big door. Come on, fat people. Come in you go. But when they get in there, it's all fresh fruit and veg. It's all whole grain. It's all stuff that's good for you, okay? Of course they'll be confused at first. They go, "Well, that's not real food to them." They think Brussels sprouts is packaging, right? They're looking, where's the cakes? Where's the cakes? The cakes are over here, but the cakes are through a different door. But this door is human-sized, okay? So now they go, "There's the cakes." They go, "Oh, fuck, I can't get in. I can't get through the fucking door. I can't. And they're starving. I go, "Oh, God, what's this? I've got to eat some, what's this, a banana?" Like, and they go, "Oh, no, I still can't. Back and have a carrot." They're back and forth for days, and the fat's fallen off, and soon they can slip through the door and have a cake. They can't get out again. No, but I mean... And my girlfriend of over 30 years, Jane, although she hasn't really contributed to my career... No, I'm saying, this is sort of all me. In fact, thinking about it, she has done fuck all.
Hello, Tiny Tim.
Hello. Oh. I bet it looks even worse from that angle.
Keep going. Right.
See?
Yeah, no.
There's a body in the boot of the car.
Right.
Who do you call for help and why? Gordon Ramsay, Kate Winslet, or Ross Kemp?
Winslet's out.
Okay.
With my back, I need a big, strong bloke
to help me. I was in a restaurant, right? And it was a lovely restaurant, right? It was nice and quiet. I'd eat about 6 p.m, so it's nice and quiet. And the waiter came over, and every time he sort of walked back and forth, he just went... Ramsey would try and cook it. Take his shirt off. Gordon, put your shirt on.
It's not a kebab, Gordon.
Yeah. Stop drawing attention to yourself. Kids are scroungers, aren't they? I mean, from day one, it's all me, isn't it? Feed me, clothe me, pay for my chemotherapy.
Ricky, can we look at a picture of you in your pop career?
Which one's which?
I'm not embarrassed by that. I'm embarrassed by this. Everyone's going, what the fuck happened?
You're on trial in Thailand.
Never gonna happen. Right.
Who do you choose to be your defence lawyer?
Right.
And why?
Right.
Steve Carell,
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson,
Yeah.
or Stephen Merchant?
I think Steve Carell.
I think you've chosen wisely.
He owes me.
Can you do this?
No!
All right, stand next to me.
Okay.
Stand next to me.
Right.
Stand, she's right here next to me.
Yeah,
Which one's the American?
Jane thought she'd made a new friend, but it was just a shadow. Jane thinking about making new friends. Jane is looking so happy because her new friend hasn't walked away yet. But does she not know you're doing it? Does she not think, where is he? Where is he?
She sees the tweet.
I love English graveyards.
Yeah, they're great.
It does remind us.
Well, it is. That it's finite, and all the things we care about now mean fuck all. They mean nothing.
the things that people have got furious with you about.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the fullness of time.
Oh, they love me when I'm dead. We talked about nothing but our balls for about 6. Is that true?
And here comes Mr. Bennell with his big balls. And here comes Mr. Gervais with his suspiciously round balls.
You know, that's why a comedian should be fat and old and ugly. Because if you're young and
Speak yourself.
No, not you. No, not you. No, what I mean is, I've died.
Go on.
No, I've really done it.
Just found this photo of Jane when she was little. There had to be a gift. You must have given her a gift after that.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's what being in a relationship for 30 years does. I mean, there's no better thing in the world. Not a car, not money, not a house. A dog, it's fucking amazing. It's 15 years of joy and then terrible sadness. Tell me your names and where you're from.
My name is Daniel, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
And why do you want this job?
I wanted this job because you're amazing,
Thank you.
and I get paid.
That's exactly why I took the job. One little girl just went to me, "Are you married?" And I said, "No, but I've been with the same girl for like 30 years. She went, "Why don't you propose to her then?" And then another little girl said, "You should get her a ring, because you ain't that special." We were outside in the graveyard. I think Bob was having a cigarette, right? And our Uncle Mick came along, and we hadn't seen Uncle Mick for like about 20 years, right? And this old man, he went, "Hello, boys." And Bob sort of looked at him and recognised him and sort of went, "Jesus," like that, right? And then Bob looked around the graveyard and said, "Is there any point you going home?" Time a journalist says that how much is a pint of milk, I'm going to say, "Here's £1,000, run and get me one." What have I got?
What have you got?
That's all I've got on me.
That'll do. Thank you. Thank you very much.
He's actually taken it.
And then he came up to Bob's window again, and he had one of those sort of mirrors with a stick on it, just looking under the car like that. And as he did that, his helmet fell off. And out of the helmet fell like 20 cigarettes. And the copper just went, oh, just being nice. He just said to Bob, I bet you always wonder what we kept under our helmets. And Bob went, I knew it wasn't brains.
Someone said to me once on Twitter, without a god, if you don't believe in God, then why don't you just go out and rape and murder as much as you want? And I said, I do, which is not at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I have a conscience. Why would I? If you're not murdering someone because you think God's watching you, you're not a good person. You're just scared of the consequences.
That's the only...
I don't care. No, don't worry about being dead. So you don't know about it. That's the best thing about being dead. You don't know about it. It's like being stupid. It's only painful for others. So I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Go to the pharmacist because I mean they're hugely underused within the
underrated experts. They are the experts in side effects in all medications. So unless you're really
you can't do a
seriously
prostate
unwell,
exam though in boots, can you?
You do a lot though, can't you?
last time I looked, your prostate wasn't a medicine.
There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too.
Yes, she makes bread from her yeast from a certain part of her anatomy, and she also makes rice puddings out of her own breast milk. Right?
Yeah,
both those are true stories.
True stories.
Yeah, not people I met. No,
are you sure?
It's not restaurants I go to.
We're gonna celebrate and party with you. Come on, let's bring good times. Come on.
Larry?
Hey. Just a little bit.
I asked you to be ready when I got back.
Well,
Have you even moved since I left this morning?
Yes, of course. What are you talking about? I got up to tip room service.
Have you just retired and this is what you're going to do for the rest of your life? And you're never going to work again?
Of course I'm going to work again.
When?
I don't know.
You're in the prime of your life. Are you just going to...
No, I'm going to work when something comes up that I want to do.
I would really like for you to get dressed so we can go look at this house.
Fine.
Fine. Thank you.
All right, here's Brittany. Brittany, come on out.
Look at that girl come out. Look. Look at her.
You don't know me. You don't know me. Yeah, you don't know. Fuck yourself. That's right. Yeah, come on. That's right. Oh, yeah. Come on, come on. Yo, fuck you. Fuck you. Yo, fuck you.
I think you've managed to do it twice with Seinfeld and Curb Enthusiasm, is to do that thing that so many comedians, stand-up comedians, fail at, is getting real-life observations that they've had and rendering it with actors and not making it look contrived. You know what I mean? Usually a stand-up comedian gets his pilot and he just crowbars in, and it just looks like he might as well be talking to the camera. And you want to go, well, it's good, but I know where you're going wrong.
Because he's doing all this stuff from his act.
Exactly, yeah.
Right.
And I see these comedians on chat shows where when someone said, they say things like, so, did you come on your bike, Larry? Oh, don't talk about bicycles. Bicycles, schmicycles, listen. And it's just...
I know.
This is crowbarring stuff in, you know, when you work somewhere, it's crowbarring stuff in, but it's making it look like you're not. And that's why I think naturalism is so big and high on the agenda now in comedy.
You're a stickler, as I am, for reality. When something takes you out of that reality, and it takes you completely out of the scene, don't you think?
Yeah, I want to see someone get their hands dirty. I want to see a bit of their life.
Yeah, also, I was never a big joke guy.
No.
You know, because, I mean, that's the one thing about so many shows, is that everybody's saying all these funny things, right? The audience is laughing.
Yeah.
But nobody else is laughing.
Exactly.
They're saying jokes to their friends.
Yeah.
And then the friend doesn't even smile.
Absolutely.
And then the friend says something else equally as funny. Like everybody's always has to say something funny.
I remember the first time I saw that reversed was, I think is it Play It Again, Sam, when Woody Allen gets beaten up when he goes home and he starts making
Diane laugh.
You got into a fight?
Yeah.
With who? Some guys were getting tough with Julie. I had to teach them a lesson.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I snapped my chin down onto some guy's fist and hit another one in the knee with my nose.
Where's Julie?
Oh, she ran off with the leader. I think they're getting married. They're heading for Mexico now. I never would have worked between Julie and me because she's Protestant and I'm Catholic, and there's a great religious abyss between my...
Listen, who were these guys?
Oh, they said they were hairdressers. Hard to believe, though.
You want us to call a doctor?
Yes. No, I'm fine. I could use a 3-foot Band-Aid until the pain subsides. She's laughing and my sex life is turning into the petrified forest. Very funny.
You know what? You're very good at it, too. I've noticed the way, you know, I know it's a show and everything, and I'm serious.
Listen, listen to it. Whatever he says is the truth.
This is
I
the
don't know
truth.
what he's going to say.
He is one of the few people who actually has genuine laughter. You have laughter on your show, and you laugh. And when I watch it, I go, wow, it's great. It's great the way you did that.
Yeah, well, it's nice, you know. I just think realism resonates more. You can go mad, you can go surreal, you can go fast, but as long as there's an element of realism and recognition, I did an interview when they were asking me my favourite things and lists and stuff, and I put George Costanza as the best sitcom character of all time. Why did you not play him?
It was never even a consideration.
Really?
It was nothing that I even thought of, or Jerry thought of, or anybody brought up. It wasn't even on the table. I couldn't have done that and written the show at the same time. It would be too hard. I couldn't do it.
So this is the thing when George finally gets to start writing for you know, the pilot, and
right.
He sees 2 girls and he thinks, well, now I can impress the ladies. Yeah. People go, that's the top of the tree. Don't waste your time with novels,
right?
Plays, sitcoms where it's at. That's the top of the tree,
yeah, exactly,
in terms of artistry. Is there anything you want to do in television outside comedy? Would you want to do a drama or a film?
Oh, no, I would be completely lost, completely out of my element. It would be laughable. It would really be laughable, yeah. I couldn't do it. I would have no barometer for knowing that it's good. How would I know it's any good?
Well,
I wouldn't know. There's no guides.
Well, there's good drama.
There is.
And there's bad drama.
Right,
so...
but people who are dramatists know when it's good. I wouldn't know if it was good or not.
But how did you know it was good when you started writing comedy? If not, there was good comedy and bad comedy.
If people laughed. You know,
people were laughing at this comedy club where people were going, what the fuck? It's that thing. I go to one of those comedy clubs and people go there and go, anyone here smoke? Anyone smoke weed? Get the munchies, don't you? What they should do. And I'm looking around at people and they're going, hey, you do get the munchies! You get the munchies! They're bursting. They haven't heard this stuff before.
I know, it's unbelievable.
I think, well,
isn't it? Yeah.
you're all idiots. Yeah. Just, forget it then. If you're saying what everyone's thinking, you're not doing anything.
Yeah, there's a fine line there because you don't know. Are people laughing because they thought of it, or because they thought of it and now they're hearing it? Or...
Well, I think comedy has to be recognition, but it's absolutely pointless doing comedy to a room full of people that could just about do it themselves.
What I want to do is I want to do things that nobody else can think of.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You want that's what you want to do. You know, so many times when I'm watching your shows, I'm going, I wish I would have thought of that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
I suppose that I want the right laugh. I want to look around.
Yeah.
I want to look around and go, right, they're not laughing. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
That's good. I didn't want them to laugh.
Right.
I don't want you to like. I don't want you liking my comedy.
Well, I had plenty of that when I was doing stand-up.
I heard a rumour that sometimes you'd go out and you look at the audience and go, nah.
Yeah, I did that. I did that once. Yeah.
And was that heartfelt? That wasn't
totally.
a gimmick.
No,
that
it
was
wasn't
just
a gimmick.
You looked out.
I got up on stage. I looked out at the audience. I kind of took them in. I looked around.
What were they like? What was the demographic that said to you they're not going to like this stuff?
Just people I sensed no connection with. Nobody I ever wanted to sit down with and talk to. I didn't want to be talking to. I could tell on first sight. You know, my
hen parties and bachelor parties.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Exactly.
The warm-up guy throws stuff out and shows his ass.
Right, yes,
Brilliant.
yeah, right. And I looked out and I went, no, yeah.
Hello and welcome to The One Show with Matt Baker.
And Alex Jones. Now, tonight's guest shot to fame when he humiliated Mackenzie Crook in The Office.
Went on to ridicule George Michael in Extras.
And thought nothing of insulting half of Hollywood at the Golden Globes.
But for some reason, the stars keep coming back for more.
Do you have any idea who my leading lady is on this film?
In the Tim Burton film?
Yeah.
Helena Bonham Carter?
How'd you know?
Stab in the dark.
She thinks you're an idiot.
Sorry, have I done something to offend you?
What do you mean, like trashing me in front of like 200 million people at the Golden Globes?
It's Ricky Gervais!
It's that classic line in there, have I done something to offend you? Which basically, I mean, do you ever worry that you are offending those that you really like?
No, because I know I am. It's guaranteed I'm going to offend someone. But just because, you know, you're offended doesn't mean you're right, does it? I mean, I think that goes to show that he wasn't offended. This is the funny thing.
Well, he turned up to do the show, didn't he?
People are saying, that's part of the reason I got him in it, because everyone's going, Johnny Depp was so offended. No, he wasn't. I called him up and he went, it was funny, it was great. You know, I get this once a week, someone saying that I've offended someone else usually. It's always someone offended on someone else's behalf, you know, and it's ridiculous. Of course he's not offended. He's the richest, most handsome man in the world. Why is he going to care about a fat bloke from Reading not liking the tourist?
Well, we'll be talking more about the new show and the big stars that are in it a little bit later on.
Yeah, but first, Simon Boseman is in a sleepy...
Aren't he going past Alston? A very remote area on the rickshaw?
On my rickshaw I am, yes. As we
good
were
luck.
saying, so high, so remote, they expect snowplows. I don't know if I'll have a snowplow on the
You'll be all right.
Yeah, it's going to be high. Anyway, thanks, Simon, for that. Ricky, are you into community spirit? Are you big on that?
As long as they leave me alone, yeah. They can't get past the gates and the lasers and the dogs. I've got shutters on the windows. I often hide, pretending I'm out if someone comes to the door. But yeah, I say, yeah, get on with it.
Okay.
Brilliant. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone.
There's an image of you in waders cleaning out the local pond in the park, but maybe not.
That won't happen.
That will never happen.
Oh, you know, I'd do anything to do with nature, yeah. I'd get involved. I love stuff to do with wildlife and nature.
Okay.
It's just talking to anyone else that I don't like.
Fair enough.
Love animals. It's the people that annoy me.
Yeah. Well, earlier on, we saw a clip of Johnny Depp in your new series, Life's Too Short. Tell us a bit about that.
It's a fake documentary, about a return to the fake documentary format, rather like The Office, but it's moved on because documentaries have moved on. I suppose The Office reflected those quaint docu-soaps of the 90s with normal people being famous, like David Brent. But modern documentaries, reality shows, they're much more about C and D-list celebrities living their life like an open wound. And it's more like that. Do you know what I mean? It's like the fictional Warwick Davis. You know, it's a complete character. It's nothing like real Warwick Davis. In real life, Warwick is a great actor. He's brilliant. He's lovely. He's so rounded. I've never heard him complain about it. He's just great. In this, he's manipulative. He's got a chip on his shoulder. It's not half an hour of height gags. It's nothing to do with that. It's more that he's got small man complex. So it's about him being angry with the world. And, you know, he exploits other dwarves. He runs an agency in this. He takes all the acting jobs for himself, but he rents those out as bowling balls and things. So it's about that, really.
Well, we've got a moment from the first episode where he comes to see you and Stephen Merchant as well. And it's lovely. He has to charm a member of the public because he can't quite reach the intercom.
I've never seen you, bruv. What films have you been in?
Have you seen Return of the Jedi?
Who was you in that?
It was an Ewok.
Those little bears?
Not little bears.
Bruv, they're little bears.
Right. Have you seen Willow?
No.
Look, just press the buzzer, please. Look at that. Comedy legends there. Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant. Little mate, aren't we? Always popping round for a chat.
You are always popping round, yeah. I thought we made the buzzer high enough, but...
No, now I've got to pass a by to press it.
Pass a by. We didn't think of everything.
see it as a bit un-PC. I mean, especially a hilarious bit when Warwick falls out the car. But how do you keep it on the right side?
I don't know what this is of this. It's un-PC. Well, they're already saying that, and I haven't seen it. They straight away assume it's going to be offensive because there's a dwarf involved. Well, that's their problem. That's their prejudice. They're assuming it's going to be cruel. I mean, and nothing can be further from the truth, as I say. But I don't know. There's no harm can come of discussing taboo subjects. That's why they're a problem with them, because they're taboo. If you talk about stuff intelligently, then I think problem is some people always confuse the target of a joke with the subject of a joke. You can talk about anything. You can talk about race, disability, as long as you know what you're doing with it. People are always going to be offended. They're always going to be offended, and there's nothing you can do about that.
No.
You know.
And on that point as well, I mean, you recently offended quite a few people with disabilities.
Recently, always. I offend someone once a week, but you've got to just carry on with what you're doing. I look at it in a quite Darwinian framework. You do what you do, and you either survive or you don't. I think if you keep trying to please everyone, you won't do anything. Nothing will be said, because some people are offended by equality. Some people are offended by abortion. I'm not. I'm offended by those people. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So, at least watch it first. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
And if you don't like it, don't watch it again. Don't write me a letter. No one's listening.
I mean, but you're not afraid of laughing at yourself either, because recently...
But very often I am the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
It's my stupidity, it's me getting stuff wrong.
Exactly. I mean, Curb Your Enthusiasm is a good example of that.
Of course, it's your only deal in excruciating social faux pas and that, and sort of taboo subject. And that's what's funny, because it's usually about our middle-class angst. It's usually about our fear. Warwick, when he talks to people, he knows they're trying to avoid using the word little or small in just normal conversation. And he finds it hilarious. He wants to go to them, chill out. It's all right, you know.
Yeah.
Well, let's just have a little look at you in action in that clip. This is you with Larry David. Go.
Thanks so much for coming. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Signed. The funniest show in the history of television.
It was funny.
I love this show.
I wouldn't call it the funniest show in the history of television.
I would laugh. This show was hilarious.
No doubt about it.
Funny show. Hilarious.
History of television?
Seinfeld, lovely show.
Well, thank you. It was good. It was good,
Oh, no, I love broad comedy.
Yeah.
I will treasure this, Ricky.
I like the laugh track on it.
So happy he's
reminds
here.
You when to
so
laugh.
Excited.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't do one.
But actually, it's a very funny show.
Thank
It's just odd to just show up with your own DVD.
Yeah.
I've never heard of somebody who's in something and then showing up with it.
You've never heard of that?
No. It's an odd thing.
A war with words. Didn't take you long to try and turn the tables on him there, but...
All improv.
Yeah.
All ad-lib. All ad-lib.
Really?
Yeah. You just go with it and you film it a few times, and it was great doing that. Not only is he a bit of a hero of mine, I think probably the most important person working in comedy today, but he ruins as many takes as I do. Yeah. We were just both laughing. When I was like, we'd go, okay, stop. Honestly, it was great. One of the highlights of my career. Such a pleasure. And when you go out with dinner with Larry David, it's like a 2-hour episode of Curb for free. It's just he's great. I can't get enough of him.
Yeah, well, many people may not have heard of Slough until Ricky here put it on the map with The Office, but 60 years ago this week, Berkshire earned its stripes when it became home to the very first zebra crossing.
Out there, well done, Winslet. I told you, do a Holocaust movie, the awards come, didn't I? See? Trouble is with Holocaust films, there's never any gag reel on the DVDs. I don't know, there isn't. It's, now, don't do it. It'll be fine. Don't. But you all look lovely, all dolled up. You came here in your limos. I came here in a limo tonight, and the licence plate was made by Felicity Huffman. So, no. Shush.
How are you? Nice to have you here.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Yeah.
Nice new studio.
This is new. This is a new experience, yes.
Yeah, it's great to...
Giant moon, big fake moon behind you.
Actually, the studio was easier to find than the channel on the TV. All-female remakes are the big thing. There's a female remake of Ghostbusters. There's going to be a female remake of Ocean's 11. And this is brilliant for the studios, because they get guaranteed box office results, and they don't have to spend too much money on the cast. So,
Shut up, I don't care.
You're so macho, aren't you?
I know, it's a
You're so
champagne
tough. I'm glad you got your shirt on. You always have to show a bit of that, don't you?
No.
It's for the menopausal women. And go, oh, look, he's taking his shirt off. You walked to the restaurant the other week carrying a stag. Who do you think you are? 4.
Hold on.
You're one of about 5 people that have been invited round my house. I'm a very sort of private person, apart from, like, you know, workman and postman.
Make me feel special.
Yeah.
That Alan Carr, a postman round here? Refuse collector?
Yeah, well, at least they're useful.
I can't believe this. You had a birthday, and is it 50 years old? You're not 50 years old. Are you really 50 years old?
50, yeah.
I mean, you look tremendous. You look like you're 35. If somebody had said to me, how old? I said 35. 35, honestly. You look exactly like you did the first time, except you're in better shape. Remember you used to come out, you're sort of pear-shaped when you come out? Now you look great. You
didn't
good.
say that at the time, though, did you?
No, I didn't know what to think.
Well, no. You said, oh, you look good now because I looked awful before. That's all you're saying. I needed you to say it before. You're pear-shaped. I'd have worked out faster. But now...
But how do you feel at 50? Good, right?
Well, yeah. I'm grumpier. I think I'm grumpier.
Grumpier?
Yeah. I understand you a lot more now. Do you know what I mean? No. I never knew you were this weird.
Really?
No, because you kept it... We worked together for a couple of days. And
I know.
You're absolutely mental.
In a nice way?
Yeah.
But so... Stop all the signs say, chill, bro.
Sorry. You're not giving them. You know, they come out, they park their cars, they've got babysitters, they haven't paid. Why would you? That'd be mental. But if I was you, I'd be going, thank you so much to these people, and giving them. You know what I mean?
A new series of extras starts this week. Congratulations on getting a second series, essentially, but also.
Congratulations on already fucking it up. It's next week, you moron. It was shoddy. It was, I mean, you didn't write it, and that's... But do it like it's your own. Do it like you were clever enough to come up with this joke yourself, okay?
Because I would love to try stand-up. I'd love to do stand-up.
I think you'd be good. I think you'd be good.
You say that, but when I try and write a joke, I get the opening bit. I say, that's a funny idea. Madonna's got divorced. And then I think, yeah.
Where's my writers?
You know, I don't know how...
And I went out and said, I've got no Will Smith material, and they got a big laugh just because they were thinking it.
Like,
it's my show. I wasn't there, right? And I said, people on Twitter, it was trending, people saying, oh, what would have happened if Ricky had been hosting it? And I said, nothing, because I wouldn't have made a joke about his wife's hair. I'd have made a joke about her boyfriend.
Everybody, you went to the Achilles heel of everybody. Like, when you tell a woman who's, she looks old, that just hits a woman deep in the...
Wait, did I say that too?
I think you said something about the Sex and the City women, like, about...
I said it was airbrushed, and I said, we know how old you are, girls. I saw one of you in an episode of Bonanza.
Okay.
No, I was saying, why lie? There's nothing wrong with being 50 or looking 50.
But you're not a woman. I get you.
But I don't think you lose your sexuality at 50.
Wasn't ready, didn't look for something new. I was out with my friends the night that I met you. You looked so handsome, thought you were someone's boo. That was until you showed me that you wanted me to.
Snow, I love Star Trek.
Oh,
such a nerd.
Have you never been in a Star Trek?
No, I've never been in a Star Trek, but I love the original series. So I have, I have the Gorn head from the original series from the episode Arena, where
I know. I'm just nodding.
Oh, the Gorn head.
The Gorn head.
Okay.
I have.
What the f is a Gorn head?
Every time you're on the program, I try to do this, and it always comes out very clumsy. Let me try it one more time. Possibly the best television show ever. What do you think?
Possibly. What do you mean?
What have you named your private parts?
Pamela.
Think of that! It's amazing. Rainn Wilson. You probably know me as the creator of The Office. No, you don't, do you? You think Steve Carell did it all? Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he, Steve Carell? He's amazing as the bumbling office manager. Where does he get his ideas from? Let's pay. Idiotic thing to say. With 6 billion people on the planet, how are they all going to love one person?
A lot of them do. I mean, look
That's
at the
not what he
American
said.
version of The Office.
Yeah,
Every
you look
week.
at it.
Was it 10 million viewers, I guess?
10 million people
watching him.
Tune in and see my name at the end of the
They
credits.
watch it for him, though, don't they?
Not really, no, because it wouldn't exist without me, and he wouldn't exist without it. Where is he? Oh, there in the front row. Just. Just in case you have to make a dash for it. Have you got it on you? I've heard you carry it around with you to get in restaurants and stuff. I made you what? Don't look at me. I'm gone off road. Everyone's getting nervous now. There's nothing on the auto cue. I can do anything. This is live. I made you what you are, and I get nothing back. Have you even been to see Ghost Town yet? No. I sat through Heaven Almighty. Give me my Emmy. Give me my Emmy. I'll come down there. Give me it. I'll tickle you. I don't care. I've got nothing to lose here. I'm a nobody here. Where is it? Yes, you have. Stop. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Give me it. Give me the Emmy. Give me the Emmy. Give me the Emmy. Give me it. Give me the... Thank you. Right. Good. That's settled.
Could you do what Ricky does?
Oh, not in a million years.
Why?
No. I think I would just get too skittish.
But you could play a Ricky Gervais character.
Perhaps, but to actually go in front of people and
offend them to their faces.
I don't think I necessarily... It doesn't mean that I'm a better person. It just means that I certainly don't have that kind of guts. It's funny, he always makes fun of me, always. And he's also, you know, in a personal way, been very, very sweet to me. Like, before one of these award shows, he pulled me aside and said, hey, I've got a few things that I wanted to go after you with. Is that okay? And I'm like, of course. So there is a side, there is a gentler side to him that people don't necessarily see.
So you're all heart, aren't you?
That's great. No, that's lovely. He's such a lovely man, though.
But he thinks you're sweet because, just to clarify, you go up to him before an award ceremony and say, I'm going to call you a prick in a minute, just to warn you.
But if I told him what I was going to say, you know, if I had access to them, I'd warn everyone. You know, as I say, I don't want to have a bad day. You know, it's not. I've got nothing against people.
Do you like Steve Carell?
It's great. He's fantastic. He's good because you know why? He's nearly handsome. He's got that. He's like Bob Hope. If you look at him, he's chiseled, he's great, but he's got something. He's got beady eyes. He's good. I like him. That was a compliment, by the way. He's very handsome. I mean, he's comedically handsome. He's not imposing. He's not bland. He's Why are we going on about how good-looking Steve Carell is? what am I? Chopped liver?
Someone tweeted me once, would you come to the bedside of a dying child and tell them there's no heaven? I tweeted back, is it a paid gig? I don't care whether you believe or not, what you believe in, who you pray to. Doesn't affect me. I just think that nature is super enough, you know? I don't think we need angels and unicorns. We've got the fucking octopus. That actually exists. 8 legs, 9 brains, 3 hearts and a beak. Make your fucking mind up. What are you doing? The duck-billed platypus, a monotreme. When scientists first found that, they thought it was a hoax because it produces eggs and milk. It could make its own custard. It doesn't, but it could. It could. It definitely could. I do work out a bit. I actually joined a gym. Literally on my road, I discovered. I've got a gym in my house. I got bored with that. But I thought, if I join a gym, if I pay in advance, like pay a year in advance, right, then I'll try and get value for money, and that'll make me go. Then I remembered, oh, I'm fucking rich. You know what I mean? I could join a different gym every day for a laugh. Just go along and go, there's £2,000. They go, see you tomorrow. I go, you'll never see me again. This is a tweet I got from someone. It was all in capitals, which excited me. That's the sign of Twitter madness, mixed with anger. It's great. Your science won't help you when Satan is raping your British ass. And he's got a point. Because if I die and I find myself in hell being raped by Satan, science has pretty much let me down. But it's this last line that he just throws away makes this the best tweet I've ever received. Your science won't help you when Satan is raping your British ass. I'll be laughing. So he's there too. So he's a fundamentalist Christian who's lived his life by the Old and New Testament. He dies, he wakes up in hell, right? You want to go, oh my God, I'm in hell. Oh my God, why have you forsaken me? I'm in hell, it's the worst place. No, it's for eternity. I'm going to be tortured for eternity. He sees me getting raped, goes, what, he's suddenly over it, is he? His day suddenly got a little bit brighter, right? And like he's not next, right? So he says, I'm getting raped, right, by the devil, right? And he's just there, you fucking atheist stuff, right? And I'm like, yeah, whatever, right? Because I mean, I assume it happens all, it's like an eternity, so I'm, yeah, whatever, go on your fear. I might say, watch your hooves on my testicles. And he'll go, why are they so distended? And I go, oh, like you're Brad Pitt. You know what I mean? Sorry, are we talking or raping here? Can we... So he's like, you fucking atheist. He's probably bored, and he's fucking atheist every fucking day, right? And his little gargoyle comes up and he goes, Satan. And he goes, what? And I go, yeah, what? And he goes, there's a fundamentalist Christian up here. Fuck this. He'd be on him like a ton of bricks, wouldn't he? So humanity. What is humanity? What are we? Well, we're great apes. Not metaphorically, we're literally great apes. We are 98.6% genetically identical to a chimpanzee. We're closer to chimps than chimps are to gorillas. We left our common ancestor about 6 million years ago. We have the same life cycle. Same life cycle as any other animal, which is our parents mate, we're born, we grow, we mate, our parents die, all our friends die, and then we die. Now, my 7-year-old niece didn't like hearing that, right? But I said, you've got to look. I said, stop crying. I said, you're 7, you know, today. So, any more grisly and this party's cancelled. So. Whenever I'm working up a tour, I try and think of things that has happened to me and how my life's changed. And I thought of one for this tour, and it was hugging, right? No one's been hugging for the last couple of years, which I preferred. I liked that. I never liked hugging. I liked it when you couldn't hug, right? I always felt awkward. I never know when to hug. I didn't hug anyone growing up. I didn't hug anyone until I came to London. People were like a working class kid on an estate in Reading. You don't hug people. You don't hug your fucking dad or your granddad or your brother. You wind them up. You take the piss. That's our hug. Give you an example. We were at my dad's funeral, and I was out in the graveyard with my brother Bob, right? Bob was having a cigarette, right? And our Uncle Mike came along. We hadn't seen Mike for like 25 years. He hadn't aged well. He was an old man, right? And Bob sort of looked at him and recognised him and went, fuck me. Like that, right? And then Bob looked around the graveyard and went, is there any point you going home? And Uncle Mike laughed and went, always nice to see you, Bobby. Like that. And that was their hug. Do you know what I mean? When I left school, my best mate was a bloke called Mark, right? We did everything together, and we took a year out before we went to college to earn money to get pissed, really. And we did. It was the best summer ever. But then something happened. His grandmother died, and he lived with her, so it was a big deal. And he went to the funeral, and the first place he came after the funeral was my house. He sat down in his little black suit, and it was just quite... I didn't know what to say. No hugging, right? So I just went, how was it? He went, it was awful. He said, she was cremated, and we all went outside to watch the smoke go up, and the wind changed, and it all blew in our faces, right? And I went, what, in your mouth? And he went, yeah. I went, I took a chance. I said, did it taste bitter? And he went, yeah. I went, that was her clitoris. And Mark just went, fucking hell, Rick. All right. And then he started laughing. And we both, and that was our hug. Do you know what I mean? Why doesn't God kill Satan? That's what I'd ask him. If I was wrong and I met God and I go, oh, you do exist. He'd go, yeah. I go, well, in which case, I've got a few fucking questions, mate. In fact, the first one would be, why did you make chocolate kill dogs? What's mental? Also, if you hate homosexuality so much, why did you put the male G-spot up the arse? What is wrong with you? Then I'd say, why don't you kill Satan? And he'd go, what? I go, why don't you kill Satan? If he does all the bad stuff and you do all the good stuff, yeah, and you want good stuff, yes, yeah. I mean, you do want, yes, yeah. And you could kill him, couldn't you, if you wanted? Yes, because you can do anything easy, yeah. Why don't you kill him then? Because... Shut up. Call yourself a comedian? You're about as funny as... Now, I thought he was going to go for the jugular and say Miranda, or... I'm joking. Right. Call yourself a comedian, you're about as funny as a fart at a baby's funeral. He was trying to hurt my feelings. But his big mistake was choosing something that would be fucking hilarious. As if that would... A fart at a baby's funeral. Big echoey church. Everyone just silently sobbing like that. Tiny little coffin, tiny little coffin. And someone farts, you'd laugh. Even if it was your baby. You know, no. If you're at the funeral, it's been dead a week, do you know what I mean? You're probably up for a giggle. Particularly if you're the father. If you're the mother, you probably still find it hard seeing the funny side of things. Oh, women. Hello. How you doing? Great. Thank you. Wow. Oh, calm down. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. What a lovely welcome. Just for that, I'm going to try my hardest tonight. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Rick, relax. We've already had our money's worth just seeing you. What? You're a legend. Shut up. Why is he... Huh? I'm not a god. Why is that? I'm just an ordinary guy, you know, going around talking to people. Sort of like Jesus. In a way, but better. Well, I've actually turned up, so... I'll leave you with one final story, right? It's another true story. If I say they're true, by the way, they are. I promise, they're all true. And this is probably my favourite school story ever. It was 1976 again, so I was about 14. And we had a kid in our class called Gary Masterman. And Gary developed Tourette's syndrome, like every sentence of the swear word, and he had a tic. Because we learned all about it in assembly. Gary was up there, all the teachers knew him, all the kids knew him. He was a popular lad, right? And, yeah, nice guy, Gary Masterman. But sometimes his tics seemed relevant. And I'll never forget, we were having this lesson with a young female teacher called Miss Wilkie. She was at the blackboard, and she was doing those calling out suggestions. I can't remember what it was about, but she'd go, Simon, what do you think? Yeah, that's good. Yes, that works, yeah. Brian, what do you... Yeah, good, yeah. And she went, Gary. He went, I'll finger you, miss. And she just went, anyone else? And she pointed to Sean Dixon, and Sean went, yeah, I'll finger you. Have you seen all the ghost hunter shows? Years and years, celebrity ghost hunter, all around the world, thousands and thousands of hours of footage. They've never seen a fucking ghost. It's all like, oh, what was that? Was it that I was just the... No, not the... What did you hear that? Was it just that? Was it you? Oh, no. Imagine if wildlife programmes were like that. Imagine watching David Attenborough all these years, and everybody goes, here, on Kilimanjaro, we see the... Oh, no, it's not. And by the banks of the Limpopo, the elusive... Oh, that's not... You'd stop watching the... The pedo hunter shows, on the other hand, there's usually a couple in the crew just in case, you know what I mean? Particularly if it's a BBC production.
Oh, shut up. That's the thing, though, with heroin. You know, try anything once, kids, sure. But know this, right? No. You think, I'll try heroin. I'll just try one. Give me one heroin, OK? Just have one. Oh, what's it like? Oh, it's fucking lovely. I want more. I can't just tap. It's like Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. Believe it or not, I've never been a heroin addict. No round of applause for that. See? No round of applause for never having been a heroin addict. If I don't come out here and go, yeah, I used to be a heroin addict. I used to mug people and shit myself in doorways. Exactly. Oh, yeah. He hasn't done those things for a while. He hasn't done those things that we never did in the first place. Why are you applauding someone for suddenly acting like a normal member of society? It's like, I've lost a bit of weight. I've lost about 20 pounds. Exactly. What? No. You're basically applauding me for only eating as much as I need now. I should have always been doing that. I got fat because I was a greedy, lazy bastard. They come to me now and they go, oh, well done, you look great. But they weren't telling me I looked terrible. They're basically saying I look terrible. I needed waiters to come over and go, fuck off, you've had enough. I fell back in love with stand-up on my last tour, Humanity. I played arenas around the world. Netflix bought it for a record amount. It was the most watched special of the year. I thought, everyone loves me now. Everyone loves me now. Then I got this tweet. Real tweet. Right. Call yourself a comedian? He knows I do. Literally says the word in my Twitter bio. Call yourself a comedian? You're about as funny as... Now, I thought he was going to go for the jugular and say Miranda, or... Come on, guys. Don't... I'm joking. Right. Call yourself a comedian, you're about as funny as a fart at a baby's funeral. He was trying to hurt my feelings. But his big mistake was choosing something that would be fucking hilarious. As if that would... A fart at a baby's funeral. Big echoey church. Everyone just silently sobbing like that. Tiny little coffin. And someone farts, you'd laugh. Even if it was your baby. You know, no. If you're at the funeral, it's been dead a week, do you know what I mean? You're probably up for a giggle. Particularly if you're the father. If you're the mother, you probably still find it hard seeing the funny side of things. No, you don't have children. I say no. I say, why don't you have children? Which is a really odd question to ask someone, why don't you have children? As opposed to asking people, why do you have children, right? People say, oh, it's selfish to not have children. How can it be selfish to not bring a life into the world that doesn't exist on any level? It's a long sort of cabinet full of potential ghost fetuses going, we want to be born, right? But I've thought about it, and there's 3 reasons I don't have children, OK? 3 main reasons I don't have children, and I'll share them with you. OK, here they go. 3 reasons, right? 1, there's millions. The world's overpopulated. No one's sitting around going, oh, Rick's not having kids, we're going to run out. 2, kids are scroungers, aren't they? I mean, from day one, it's all me, isn't it? Feed me, clothe me, pay for my chemotherapy. No, not my problem, son. Luck of the draw, boy, luck of the draw. It's like a little holiday flying to the States, right? I could do without the safety video. That's always a bit of a downer, right? And totally pointless. If you go into the side of a mountain at 500 miles an hour, the brace position does fuck all. Imagine if that worked, right? You're going down, right? The flames smash, you go, I'll try it, right? You do that, ball of flames, you wake up, everyone's dead, except you go, fucking hell, that's amazing. That is... And if we're watching telly, me and Jane, if it gets in our lap, we think, oh, that's such a privilege, we don't move. Even if we need a wee, we don't want to disturb it. The other one gets the drinks all night, you know, oh, like... And people say to me, you spoil that cat. I go, yeah, I do. It's a cat. It's not a person. What's the worst that can happen if you spoil a cat? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't grow up to be fucking Boris Johnson. It is... No, I don't get political. Although he is out of his depth. I mean, he started off by saying women in burqas look like post boxes. Now, it's not up to Boris Johnson what a Muslim woman wears on her face. It's up to her husband. Not my rules. Not my rules.
This won't be in the special. If I ever get cancer myself, I'm going to go into the nearest hospital and go, right, I paid for that machine. Get that little bald fucker off it. Talking of little bald fuckers, I did the teenage cancer gig, what? And I was doing the gig this last year, and I looked down and I recognised one of them. I thought, oh yeah, he came backstage 2 years ago. He was telling me about his illness and he said he was 18. And that was 2 years ago, so now he must be 20. So why the fuck is he still a teenager? Lying little shit. He wasn't lying about the cancer, he was riddled with it. It hurt him to laugh, but he shouldn't. And I was doing the gig, and he was laughing along, and I was thinking, yeah, you laugh it up, mate. I was fuming. And it got too much for me, I'm human. So I went, all right, mate, I recognise you. I went, came backstage 2 years ago. I went, yeah. You said you're 18 then? He went, yeah, so you're 20 now? He went, yeah. I said, get out. I called the security. He struggled, but he was weak. They'd worked out. Although they had trouble getting hold of him to start with, and his drip nearly had someone's eye out. The crowd started booing. I went, hear that? They don't want to see someone like you take the piss out of me. People quiz me on Twitter when they find out I'm an atheist. They go, what, you don't believe in God at all? I go, no. Do you pray? I go, no. They go, why don't you pray just in case there's a God? And I say, why do you put garlic over your door just in case there's a Dracula? Right? And I've got no problem with praying, you know. I know loads of nice Christians and Muslims and Jews, and if one of my family is very ill, they always say, oh, I'll pray for them. And I always say, oh, thanks very much, because it's a nice gesture. If they said, oh, we also cancelled the chemotherapy, I go, don't do that, don't do that. Pray, fill your boots, son, but let's do the praying and the chemotherapy, shall we? Because that's the same result as just the chemotherapy. So let's definitely keep that one, shall we? The other thing is this ridiculous thing of, oh, let's ask the average person what they think. Let's stop asking the average person what they... You know how fucking stupid the average person is? We still sell bottles of bleach with big labels on that say, do not drink, right? Let's take those labels off, right? For 2 years, and then have a referendum. I've got a thing about changing rooms, public changing rooms. I always have. I know. I'll tell you why. I don't know if it's the same in ladies' changing rooms, but men are so proud of their offal, right? If I'm in a public place, I have a shower, right? 1 minute, towel, corner, pants on, right? There's blokes walking around naked before the shower, talking to each other, like that. After the shower. There was one bloke in the shower, way too long, right? It was ages, right? And he got out, no towel, just dripping wet, just went up to the mirror and started doing his hair first. I was in there with there was just me and this really fat bloke once in the change room. I was getting changed, and he was there, and he was really big, like 350 pounds, right? And he was naked on one of those precision scales. And he was there for fucking ages, and I was looking at him, he was like that for ages. I wanted to run over and go, mate, you're never going to be an astronaut, right? It doesn't need to be this accurate. Just pop some pants on and take a fucking ground.